So for me, January isn't just about who we are getting in, it's more about who we might be letting go. Good morning, good afternoon, or good evening, whatever one it happens to be for you. I hope you are doing very well. So, I wanted to talk quickly about who is going out in January because I honestly think that it is important for us to get some players out as well as in because we do not want a bloated squad. I definitely think that Frank seems to have ones that he can trust, that he seems to play regularly, and there's definitely players out there that we know are definitely never going to be sold. So let's start with Vicario. I know that Vicario, a lot of people aren't very sure of him. I do think he makes mistakes. He's a very good shot stopper and definitely has saved us at times. So I think that there's obviously pluses and negatives with him. I don't think he's going to go, though. That's my honest opinion. When it comes to the back line, we are no way getting rid of Mickey. We're not getting rid of Romero. Porro and Spence, at the moment, we're very short in them departments, so I think they're probably going to stay. Their backups, Danso and Dragusin. I think that possibly Dragusin could be the one, in my opinion, that could be there to be sort of got from other teams because let me tell you why. I feel that with Danso there, he's a right-footed player. So is Dragusin. I think we're better off to get somebody who's left-footed as a replacement for Mickey. Although we have got Ben Davies who can play there also. So I think we're sort of covered in that way if we need to be covered. So I think actually those positions are kind of covered. And I don't think, apart from Dragusin, I don't think that there's anybody that I would say needed to be gone. I do think that Dragusin, like I say, he's had his bit of ups and downs. I do feel like that his agent as well has been a bit of a big mouth. So, yeah, I feel like Dragusin could definitely be up for sale. With the midfield, Paulinho is a definitely no. We're loaning him at the moment, so obviously he'll be staying. With Bentancur. I know a lot of people, again, they do criticise Bentancur, but for January, I think we cannot afford to get rid of him. With the youngsters of Bergval, Archie and Sar's obviously not a mega youngster, but I don't think we're going to get rid of any of them because I think we'll be left short if we did get rid of any of them. If any of them went out on loan, I did suggest that Archie went out on loan because I didn't think he'll get enough time, but Archie can also cover in the back line. So I think that that's probably very unlikely. If need be, he can be used in other places. So I don't think he'll be gone. Basuma has definitely got to go. We need to rip up his contract and say goodbye to him. He has done too many things now. Balloons twice and obviously not turned up on time as well, which is unacceptable. The balloons thing, I just think is ridiculous. As I keep saying in my other video, I can't believe that he managed to film himself twice and get caught twice being caught by filming himself. Like, what kind of bozo does that? Honestly, ridiculous. That's the most ridiculous part to me. It's not sly. It's not clever. Like, at least if you're going to do it a bit sly. I'm not saying suggesting to do it, but at least if you had the brains to try and do it slyly. But he didn't even have the brains to do that. He was so blatant that he didn't care. And that shows the absolute disregard for the club, for his job, and his responsibility as somebody who is looked up to by a lot of youngsters. So he needs to go. So that's another one I believe that could go. When it comes to the right hand side, we've got Kudos and Johnson, and I don't think that we're going to get rid of Johnson. Even though he did score our most goals last season, he's not been used, but I don't think he will be going. Kulu coming back, we don't know if he'll be playing there or not. Kulu and Kulu, Madison, and Solanke obviously are still to come back. Don't know when though, so I don't think that's going to happen. When it comes to the left side, we have got a few more options. So we've got Odebert, we can play there, we can play we can play Tell there, we can play Mawani there, and you can play Richie there. So again, that is actually quite a position that's full, but not really, because it doesn't seem like anybody's really established themselves in that position. But what I will say is that I honestly think that he needs to stick to one and stick with them for a bit more of like longer amount of time. When it comes to Richie and Mawani is obviously on loan, and Richie I think he could be up for sale, but I think that's more of a summer thing. And then we've got Dane Scarlett, of course, as his backup, who doesn't actually get any time to play. Tell plays above him. So I actually think Dane Scarlett could actually be sold as well. So I feel like 3 players could be sold. I think that those 3 players could easily be sold in January, or, well, I think that with Bassoon we should just rip his contract up, because I think that he is, not at all, he shouldn't stay at all, because I don't think he's good to be around other players. Please let me know what you think. Please tell me if there's any other players that you would get rid of. Oh, I forgot to mention, we have got Dekai. He's obviously a defender, but we don't know what's happening with him. He's a bit like Schrodinger's box. Is it Schrodinger? Yeah. You know the cat's in there. Is it alive or is it not? You don't know until you open the box. Is he there? Is he not? We don't know until we actually see him in person. If he's actually a defender, because we've not actually seen him. So I forgot about that one. But yeah, I do think that it's more about getting rid of players as well as getting players in, as we do need space. So yeah, let me know what you think. As I say, I think that January is an important month. Let me know who you think survives in January, who you think will go, and who you think maybe should be on the chopping board in your opinion, who should be outed. I would love to know. Please make sure you smash that like button, as it does really help. We'll speak again real soon, and take very good care of yourselves.